Okay, hello everybody. Okay, so I have got a couple of emails from people wanting me to do a read on Chelsea Grimm. Now, apparently she's been missing from Arizona since September 27th. And she's 32 years old. What else do I got here? Apparently she's from California, I believe, and she was going to a wedding. So she was going to drive to a wedding. She had a bearded dragon with her. So that's basically what I know. So we're going to do a read on her and see what we can get to find out what has happened to her. I don't know much about the case, so I will either ask what's his name? Teeny Biggs emailed me and Cynthia B emailed me. So Cynthia, I guess Teeny Biggs, you didn't give much information, which is good. I don't want much information. Cynthia said that she's been missing since the 27th of September. Now, I don't know if that date's right. I'm just going by what I was told. She's 32. She was going to a wedding. She was in Arizona, I guess, when she went missing. She's from California. Okay, she's from California. She was traveling for a wedding. She was in Arizona when she went missing, and she has her bearded dragon with her. So let's see what we can get. So I'm going to ask, if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're made aware when I go live and when I do updated reads. Also, there is a draw that we have at the end of the month. So if you want to be included in that draw, you can hit this super thanks down here, this little heart, and any $10 super thanks gets you on the wheel. And it's just my way of giving back. There's a few things. I'm not going to show everything, but I have a box of different things here that I will be giving away. A necklace, a crystal, a pendulum, tiger's eye. There's a bunch of things in here that I will be drawing for at the end of the month. And also a support shirt from my channel will also be included with that. So anybody that does give a $10 super chat, super thanks, I put your name on the wheel and we do a live draw, and we will be doing that on the 31st. I just had to look at my calendar there. So if you want to support the channel, you can, and that's my way of giving back. I will be drawing for that. It's about a value of about $140 now. So I'll be doing that draw live on the 31st. So let's get started. Get the cards shuffled up here. And let's see what we can find out. This is my bumper deck, you guys. Anybody can make this deck. This deck, no, this is my Ancestor deck. Has to be made for you. But the bumper deck, anybody can make this deck. And I will go to this deck if we do need some more information on the read. We don't always go to it, but I like to have it ready in case we do. Okay, let me just take a sip of my coffee here. My allergies are through the roof. So please bear with me if I sound a little stuffed up. I am. Also this week, you guys, we have the Brian Koberger live that I will be doing on October 26th. I think it's at like 3 or something. I'll put up the thumbnail for that to cover his next court appearance. I will put the thumbnail up for that on Wednesday, so make sure you watch for that. If you're subscribed, you will get a notification. And we will be covering that to see what is going on in the Brian Koberger case with the Idaho 4. I would have kept them out generally, but I haven't started yet. I'm just getting the cards mixed up here and shuffled and cleared. And then we are going to start. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so I'm going to ask my ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, please come forward and help us. We are asking for information as to what happened to Chelsea Grimm, 32 years old, who is missing in Arizona. What happened? What is going on? So the first, what we're going to do is we're going to get the situation regarding her. Sorry if you guys can hear some squeaking in the background. That was a door opening upstairs. It's a little squeaky. Okay, can I have the situation, please, regarding Chelsea Grimm? Chelsea Grimm. Chelsea Grimm. Okay. Okay, so here's the situation. Okay. So here's the situation, you guys. This is the main part of the situation. This is what we need to look into deeper. And this is in the secret position. So in the main part of the situation, we got this water element, okay? The water element tells me that there was something deep and emotional because we got the big waves and the big teardrop. I think that there was something very emotional that was going on surrounding her going missing. With what we need to look into deeper, we got the female. Now, this could be another female or this could be her herself, but this is what we need to look into deeper. Now, in the secret position, we've got something about trapped. You see here, we got a dead end. This is in the secret position, so this has not either come to light yet or is not yet known yet. So we will get into more of these. We get the situation, we get the messages, and then we go in and we get clarification on all the cards. And I've got a hair that is hanging on my arm. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so right now we don't have much information, but I know that there was something very, like, I want to cry. I want to cry. Deep and emotional. This can also mean that she's in water or things are being cleaned up with water, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that this was something very deep and very emotional that was going on with her. And it has something to do with her going missing. So any cards that do fly out during the shuffles, you guys, I put to the side. They are read at the end. And what happens there is I believe that it's the person that I'm reading, that they have more things that they want to add to the read that is not coming out in the read. So that's why I believe that there are cards that sometimes fly out of the deck. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does. So let's go in now for the messages regarding Chelsea Grimm. Chelsea Grimm, what happened to you? Where are you? Give us some information so your family and authorities can help find you. Chelsea Grimm. Chelsea Grimm. Please have the messages regarding Chelsea Grimm. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I don't like this, you guys. I don't like that this card came out. I don't like it at all. Okay, so let's get into this. This is the head, okay? It connects this way, and this way. This is the main part of the situation. This is the situation. This here is going to tell us everything we need to know. This here is going to help clarify, okay? So right away, I've got at the top, there's something about an official. Now, I'm not sure if this is an officer, but there's somebody either in a position of authority or some kind of official thing that happened, okay? I've also got that there is a perpetrator. And this flowers is generally, usually this tells me that this is about something about appreciation, recognition, something along those lines. But when we read this whole thing like this, I feel like there's obviously things that have not come out yet, and that's concerning to me because of what's here. We're going to get into that because of the position this is in. This is not yet known. With what we got to look into deeper here, and then with this coming out with the flowers and the perpetrator with the official and this water element, I feel something was very upsetting to her with this official, something official. I don't know what this is, but I see an official and the water element. This is, like I said at the very beginning, this is something that was, she was very upset about something. This is something that was very emotional. I've got the flowers and I've got the perpetrator. I'm almost seeing her putting flowers somewhere. I don't know what's going on here, but I see her putting flowers somewhere. And I don't really want to get too deep into it before I get the clarification cards out. But usually when I get this that's come out, I got a very strong feeling. I'm feeling, even though I do not like this card, I'm seeing her still alive, but the bearded dragon that she had with her, not. And her putting flowers down somewhere, maybe for this bearded dragon. But I also feel like there's something that's happened with her also. I don't think this happened at the same time. I think they were very close together, but not at the exact same time. This is just confusing to me. So this could be why I'm seeing her maybe upset and crying over, I think somebody harmed the bearded dragon. And then maybe her. And this was somebody in a position of some kind of authority that did this. I'm also getting over here, like I said with here, don't forget, this is the end. This is in the middle. This is the beginning. This is the middle. This is the end. I do feel like I think there's something that could have happened to her here. I do see the bearded dragon gone. So I don't know if that sent her over the edge, but I see like hysterically crying. Very upset, placing flowers. I see her doing that. And she was feeling trapped. So I don't know if this is an actual physical trapped or just trapped within a situation. So that's what I'm getting here. We're going to wait until we get the clarification cards out. I've also got this thank you, this official. So this official may have some information This official may know who's involved with this. If anybody, I do have a perpetrator there. So what did that perpetrator do? I see the bearded dragon. I see her holding the dragon, and it's not alive. And her placing flowers there. And she's very upset about this. It's like this bearded dragon was her everything. And I know exactly how, I just got body shivers. I know exactly how that feels because my dog, Molly, was my everything. My kids used to joke with me, you treated that dog better than you treated us. That dog was spoiled rotten, rotten. I don't even want to get into it. But anyway, she was my everything. My kids were all in their 30s, all moved out, all had families of their own. I left my husband. Molly was the only thing I had. She was my everything. So I understand how she could be very upset over losing this pet. But I also got a thank you, and there's a trickster. So I don't know if there was some kind of, I don't know what was going on here because I got an official, but and her maybe thanking this official, but this official is a trickster. And I feel she was trapped. Okay, so let's go into get clarification. Can we please get clarification? This should all come together, you guys. Clarification, please, on the situation. The water element, the female, and the trapped. Clarification, please, on the situation regarding Chelsea Grimm. That card that almost flipped, you guys, was the drugs. It was a drug card. It didn't completely flip, so I didn't take it out. If it's meant to come out, it will. Clarification, please, on the situation regarding Chelsea Grimm. That one did come all the way out, so I'm going to put it to the side. Chelsea Grimm. Clarification, please, on Chelsea Grimm. Clarification, please, on Chelsea Grimm. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is good enough. This doesn't. This gives me some hope. Okay, so we got the water element and the cardinal. We all know the cardinal is a spirit bird, comes to warn you of danger, comes to give you information on things that you need to know. It's a spirit bird. It's there to help you. So I feel like there could have been somebody around her that wanted to help or knew of the struggle that she was going through. Because I get this, when I get this, it's like I just want to cry. I feel like people may have even warned her not to do this trip alone. But the cardinal came to warn about there's some kind of whatever this was that was going on during this trip, warning her about something. But I also feel like there was probably people who were loved and cared about her, warned her about things, whatever this is that she's deeply emotional about. I think there was some warning signs there. But also I feel like she was warned maybe with not doing this trip. Okay, so with this female, I got that she's still alive. So, like I said, with this, I didn't know if it was just the dragon because I see her holding the dragon, the bearded dragon, and it's not alive. So I don't know if somebody has taken her because I got right now she's still alive, and it needs this. She needs to be found soon, or this could change. If this person's already did that to her pet, because I see her holding it and it's not alive. I see her placing flowers. And she's, as far as I am seeing right now, she is still alive. She needs to be found soon, though, because this is with what I've got going on over here. This is telling me that this can change very quickly because I got it here. Right now, I think she's being held against her will. She's trapped. And it's all being covered up. And this is in the secret position. So somebody here is covering something up. It's a trickster. But right now, I do feel she is still alive. I feel like she could have been taken. But I do see her holding this bearded dragon. The bearded dragon is no longer alive. It was. Okay, so let's go in for clarification. I got full body shivers. Like, yeah, she's got to be found soon. I feel like she might even be being held somewhere else, taken somewhere, and she's being held. But they did do this to the bearded dragon. They may even be warning her to keep her mouth shut, don't scream, whatever. Things are being, the grave also tells me, not only can this mean a physical grave, but this tells me that something's being covered up where she is. So this could be somewhere underground. This could be somewhere that's been covered up. It could be like a cave. It's something that's covered. Okay. There's a trickster involved. And I think that this trickster may have helped her even at one time. Okay, so let's go in for clarification on the messages. There is somebody that either gave a statement, is an official, I don't know, holds a position of authority. I don't know, but there's something with this official here. Is not being truthful here because I got it here too. Oh my gosh. That was, I'm not going to keep that out, you guys, because that was me. You guys know my hand does not work properly because of what's going on with it. You can see it here, these big bumps. Sometimes it clamps up. If that did come out on its own, I would have kept them. But that was me. Now, that came out on its own. That I'm going to keep. Okay, clarification, please, on the messages regarding Chelsea Grimm. That was me, you guys. If you see my finger, it went like that. And that's what happens when I'm shuffling. My fingers will jump like that. This is something to do with the tendons. I don't know. Anyway, I try and keep them so they don't twitch on me like that. But if they do pop out on their own, I keep them. Believe me. Okay, Chelsea Grimm. We have clarification on the messages, please. Okay. One more? Okay, one more. Okay. Not being honest. Okay. Well, we got right off at the head. This person. This can mean two things. Either this official was being honest, but I'm feeling like if this official was honest at the beginning, they're not honest now. I got the perpetrator and help. So I believe that this perpetrator may have stopped to help her. And this was, the distraction was the flowers. So I do believe that the bearded dragon was a distraction for how maybe this perpetrator got her, maybe even out of her car, something. But and I'm going to say he used that to maybe even gain control of her. But I feel like whatever this is here with the official being maybe honest at the beginning and not now, I feel like it's somehow connected to here because I got the perpetrator stopped to help her. There was some kind of distraction that was caused, and this person said, "I'm here to help. I'm here to help," and I believe this person's taken her. Um, this person is from the area. This person was. I don't know where she was. Like, was she staying there somewhere? But I feel like that person was there, wherever she was staying, and could have even maybe followed her, caused a distraction to be able to get her. Over here, we've got some kind of celebration here. This would go in line with these flowers. And I think it's like that was her way of saying goodbye to her pet. This person may have even helped her maybe get these flowers. I don't know. But this guy was a trickster. And I've also got some kind of mental health illness here. But this guy has her trapped. I think it's being covered up right now. And I think where this guy has her is covered up somehow. It could be a cave. It could be in somebody's basement. It could be a cabin and it's camouflaged. I don't know. But this person has her hidden. And I feel like the person is from the area, knows the area very well. And I feel like as this reading, she's still alive. But I feel this slipping away. She's got to be found soon. There was some kind of distraction. This guy caused some kind of distraction. Let's see what we got that came out here. See, she was taken on a road. There's where two roads meet. I feel she was taken down the road. This is somebody new. This is not somebody that she knew. So if you're thinking that this is somebody that she knew, I've also got, there's something that was bothering her about the past. There's a snake and boundaries are crossed. So I do feel that she's probably been taken from the area. She's not in the area. So wherever she was last known to be, she's no longer in that area at all. She's been taken away. Taken away. I got down the roads, taken away. I feel like with the genocide, this person's caused lethal harm before also. I do know for a fact, I see her holding the bearded dragon. The bearded dragon is deceased. The snake would go right along with this trickster. I do see that boundaries have been crossed. So she may have even been taken out of the area, crossed borders. Like there's county borders, there's state borders, whatever. Something's been crossed there. Somebody has a mental illness, and this is somebody new. This is also a birth. This could be a new baby, but in this instance, it's telling me this is somebody new. This is not somebody that she knew from before. And there's something about the past and a snake in the past that could have had something is involved in this somehow. And I'm not saying involved with her going missing, but there's something here about a snake. In the past, I feel like this could be some of this emotional thing that was going on. And I think somebody took advantage of that, saying that they were going to help her not only with this bearded dragon that was gone, but with her with this issue. I don't know. I can only tell you what the cards are telling me. I don't know anything much about this case. I should actually start looking in a little bit, so maybe I can put this all together better. But those who know the case, this is going to make some sense. She could have even crossed boundaries to get away from this snake. I don't know. Let's go into the bumper deck just to see if we can get, is there any other information that you can give us regarding missing Chelsea Grimm? What other, those both flipped over in my hand, so there was some kind of setup. And there's a message to an older female. She's saying that there's something, maybe she said something in this message to this older female. If there's any messages from her just before this happened, you have to keep replaying that, because she says there's something in there. There's a message in there that's going to help find her. I'm seeing that there was some kind of setup that could be here with this bearded dragon, with the perpetrator offering to help. Seen her very emotional and offered to help her. Let's see what else, if we can get anything else. Oh. She's in the mountain and hills. She may have tried to run because she was hunted down. So I don't know if there's mountains and hills near there, but that's the area she is. And I think she might have even tried to run. Feeling trapped. I'll give one more shuffle and see what we can get. Any other information you can give us? Yeah, whoever she sent this message to or talked to, or whatever, this older female, there's something in that message that you got to listen to. She says there's going to be something in there. See, basement kidnapped. She was taken. She's tired. Yeah. Remember I said she's got to be found soon, because I feel this is weaning out. She's getting tired. She's in underground. She's in something. Remember I told you here she was covered up? Could be underground. Could be in a cave. Could be in like something that they've got camouflaged. Just because this says basement kidnapped, it's telling me that she was taken and she is being hidden. So I feel right now that she is still alive, but I feel like this time is running out. And I got it here with she's getting tired. Maybe tired of fighting. So what I'll do is I'll give it a bit. If she isn't found soon, I will do an updated read. But for now, this is what I got. I do believe that there is a perpetrator involved, that somebody stopped to help her with something. I see her holding the bearded dragon and it's not alive. I got here that she is trapped somewhere, and it's being covered up, or is covered up. And it tells me that here too with the basement. She's either underground somewhere, like, is there tunnels? Is there caves? Is there old shacks that are covered up by, like the hunters cover them up? She's covered up somehow here, because it's telling me that here she's covered up. But her time's running out. She's getting tired. Time's running out. This person is a snake. Um, and I think she tried to run and she was hunted down. But there's something here, she said, with this conversation with this older female. There's something there that you guys are missing. Um, this was a setup, and I've already got that there too with the distraction. And I think she tried to run. But somebody's mental illness is playing a lot in here too. She was tricked. And it could be she was easily tricked because of this mental health illness, or this trickster has a serious mental health issue. So that's what I have for now. Like I said, I will give it a bit. And if she is not found, I will do an updated read with different decks to see what more we can get. So with that being said, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings.